Okay, so this is just a yoga quickie to help with stretching in through the backs of the knees to give strength and stability in through the knee joints to help with muscular endurance. So sometimes a lot of knee tenderness is just that the muscles, the ligaments need to warm up, whether the hamstrings, calves, all this area supporting the knee joint. So we're going to start with forward bend. The feet are hip width apart, feet are parallel. Forward fold like a bird on a cup, let the head dangle. And you can just let the arms hang, and you're turning, or I'll turn to show you so that you're hanging off the hips. I'm shifting forward now. Again, you might need to bend the knees slightly just to be able to get that release of the low back or the tops of the hamstrings. And otherwise, you can keep the knees pretty straight, not locked out though, like that. So just a slight bend. And you let the upper body hang. So then that way you're getting a nice traction in through the neck, because the head weighs anywhere from 10 to 14 pounds, depending on how smart you are. And it helps to give you just a really nice traction in through the neck. And I'm shifting so that my bum bones can come up to the ceiling, and that really helps to open the insertion in the backs of the knees. And then from there, you can look up just to flatten the back, get a nice reach out. And then you can take the hands beside the feet. You can bend the knees a lot if needed on a tight day. And then step the legs back. Come on into downward dog, pulling the body back, keeping the shoulders down. So there's no rounding of the spine and no use of the shoulders, but the bum comes back. You let the heels drop or to where they get. And then when you're lengthened back, you bend to the left knee in and press the right heel down. You might even go back a bit to get more of a stretch into the back of the calf. And then you can turn. I'm going quite fast. Feel free to pause the video and then stay in a place where you need to stretch. And I'm turning to the outside angle and then turning to the inside. You're going to get the different sides of the calf muscle as well as the insertion of the back of the knee. And then you come back, center, and then take that leg in. Take the opposite leg back, and then pressing. Keep the bum bones coming back. Wow, this is a really getting right through the top of the calf. And then turning out to the left, pressing down, and then turning inside. And again, feel free to spend more time, pause the video. Turn to the center, bum bones up. Come forward, having the feet even, pull the bum bones back. And now you can gaze up, and you're going to step the feet forward. And I'm going to show you this next one, seated as well as standing. So the standing version, because let's say you're outside and you want to stretch the inner thigh outside. You're going to take the legs wide into straddle, bend over towards the left, and anchor that right foot. You can take both hands down, and I'll show you from the side that you're taking the hip back. So it's like a sit back, like so, and then you're opening up in through the hip here, and you come back. And then returning to show you from the front view, that outside foot is pressing, you're over here, and then you come to the other side. You can stay up to a minute in the pose. It helps to get the apparatus within the muscle bundle to release. Minimum is 15 seconds, as we were talking about in the class last night. And you're going to anchor that foot strongly as you get over to the side. Or you can do this down. And you take the foot down, and I'll show you from the side. I'm pressing on the top of the foot. Rise up, this one. You're going to come over, and you're going to reach right out over that leg. We're pressing the foot down, all four corners of the foot. The top of this foot is pressing down to pull the tailbone down, and you're reaching over and lengthening. And then you're coming back up, switching legs, anchor the foot. The foot is coming right out from the thigh. So here again, here's the alignment. I'll get into the camera view. The alignment is the foot is in line with the hip, with the knee, so everything is aligned and you're reaching right out over that ankle. Again, the bum sits back, hand is down for support. Press all four corners of the feet to really enlist the inner thigh muscles. And then you come back Bringing that leg in. Tuck the toes under. Rise into downward dog. Lengthen back. And then you can finish in a forward fold. So walking the hands in as you keep the bum bones up, letting the head fall. And then you can rise and we'll come right over to the wall, and I'll just show you the wall sit. So the wall sit has the feet just hip width apart, and you're pressing down through all four corners of the feet. And you want to come so that the thighs are parallel. So if you're up a bit far, you're not actually going to get the strength through the whole line of the quadricep muscles in here. And you press the feet down into the floor so you can feel the backs of the legs. Our tendency to be able to grab in the toes on the front feet. So you want to really press down and have the body back. And you did this naturally. Bringing the arms back is good. That's really hard on the rotator cuff if the rotator cuff is tight. So that's a good shoulder exercise. And you're pressing back. And then you come up. And that's it.
Okay, great.